Alright, so some of the stuff I wanted to like go over with you is so I saw you really liked the cage, which is like when you're doing this. So what I've really been focusing on is you can get like to where you're in here. Like I've seen you come a couple times, you play with this area. You can also move it out to where it's more your knuckles. So what I do when I'm here is you can do one of two things. So I can either do this, where I just kind of separate them, and you can pull them back while you're doing it to make it look different, give it like a weird effect. Another way, trippy thing to do with this is to close it. So boom, boom, boom. And then you can pull it out, jump into the other one, boom, boom, like that. And then switch it. So that's kind of that. That's also how you can get out of it, you know what I mean? So like, now you're here. You can play with this stuff if you wanted to. Then another one, to kind of explain better what I was talking about with the whips and the elbows, is like, so my thumb going straight in, I throw it in, whip, and then my elbow, notice it goes from straight down, pointing downwards, to basically pointing out to the left. Same with this one. See my elbow doing that crazy ass movement? Because that's what it takes to keep my hand on this axis so it looks like a circle. Because my elbow is pivoting so much that it allows it to stay on that spot. So it's just a matter of practicing that so that you can eventually, boom, like just shoot them in, boom, boom, boom. Because that's just that motion backwards and forwards. You'll notice when I'm doing these repetitive ones, my wrists are coming over. So this one shoots, ends, this one comes over the top, shoots, over the top, shoots, this one curls under, boom, boom. See that motion? Just work on getting those for now. Then another thing to practice, finger rolls, right? So one thing to really be aware of is keeping your palms where your thumbs are and stuff straight. A lot of people do this, where they curve to try to cheat that finger roll action. You don't want to do that. You want your hands to be flat so that you can do these. Because if you cheat it, it doesn't get quite the same effect. Because you want to be able to just do like continuous. And the way to do that, hands flat like this, and you're going slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you just keep doing that over and over, literally over and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You go slower than that, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Open it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, just over and over. And then another way. Practice the other way. Just closing it. That's all you're practicing in order. Go slow though. You know, I'm going really fucking fast right now. Go really fucking painstakingly slowly, one at a time, because that helps build the muscle memory required. Because then if you get these to be really clean, all of this shit looks cleaner, because this is all finger rolls. Like, I'm doing this and moving my elbow to create a whip, right? It's a finger roll and a whip combined. Like, I'm doing a finger roll while I'm moving everything else to create that illusion. So the cleaner your basic finger rolls are, the cleaner like everything else becomes. So really lab that and remember, don't do this. Like, it's okay to do in a show once in a while to create like a weird effect or to transition. Like, you know, you can transition out that way, But when you're just trying to do basic finger rolls, don't do this because it's a bad habit. I learned, like, that was my old bad habit. Same up here. Like, you're not trying to do this unless you want to for effect. You're trying to do this. Like, see how I'm really focusing on my palms being flat with the ground, right? Same with when I do it at the knuckle level. Because then you need to start doing practices with crossovers. You just want your basics down first though. 1, 2. So this one, same thing, closing it, and then you can practice opening it. That's the same with the bottom. Practice closing it 20 times this way, practice closing it 20 times this way, and then practice opening it, you know? Practice opening it both ways a bunch of times. Because then that fluid motion comes. Circle move. Circle move is a combination of being able to do this finger roll, this crossover, where you cross over back and forth, it's just a matter of timing your finger rolls, and this floor placement one where it's under, like that. So to combine them, you'll like start here, you're doing a circle, this one shoots, kind of like we're doing those whips, right? This one comes down, this one shoots the whip, basically, but without shooting it forward, you're keeping it in place. This one comes under it, replaces it, replaces it, replaces it. So there's two ways to do it. You can do it that way, or you can do it this way. So this way is replacing, replacing, replacing. Like whenever they cross. The other way is the same concept but backwards. I can do this one better.